don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just hope you're lying next to somebody who knows how to love you like me. There must be a good reason that you're gone. Every now and then I think you might want me to come show up at your door, but I'm just too afraid that I'll be wrong. I wanna know if you're looking into her eyes, if she's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed. Should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we
Hello,
used to.
Ray, Uncle Ray.
We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do.
So, we want to look up.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Hey guys, good evening. It is very late at night. It's 10 p.m. So many things to do. Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. I got my evening drink. Decaffeinated coffee. Wonderful. That is coconut with I forgot the other one. Mixed with another one. Ubi, I think. Ube. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. Let me set up. Let's take a look at what we have here. It is amazing day. Why? I'm so happy. Remember from my 15 stocks to buy 3 videos, 15 stocks to buy for this year. One of them is Vertiv, V-E-R-T-I-V. I'm so happy. The ticker symbol is VRT. The reason being, the company has just been added to S&P 500. See, it has phenomenal growth. The company caters to the AI data center cooling system. They have state-of-the-art cooling system, and Vertiv Holdings is the company's name. The second company that is joining S&P 500 is Lumentum Holdings, and then Coherent Corp. That is the third company. The fourth company is EchoStar Corp. They are set to join the S&P 500. It's so amazing. I'm so happy. Effective prior to market open on March 23rd, 2026. Remember I said SoFi should not be added to S&P 500 in Q1 of this year. Most likely either Q2 or Q3. The reason being, SoFi has 9 consecutive quarters of profitability, and it has been growing its profitability pretty much at a very healthy clip. However, S&P 500 has already have a lot of financial companies, and they have just added Robinhood last year. So I'm expecting SoFi should not be added right away, but could be just a separation of 3 quarters between Robinhood and SoFi. This quarterly rebalance represents a major shift towards AI infrastructure, with all 4 new companies having experienced significant gains over the past year. Additions of Vertiv Holdings is because the company grew amazingly, and it is in the AI data sector, doing all the amazing cooling system for all these high-end AI mighty machines. Whenever even we have one query to ask, let's say OpenAI, oh sorry, my computer suddenly turns off. Whenever we ask for, have a query and ask for certain thing, OpenAI or generative AI, the amount of energy that is consumed to just find the answer for us or initiate the workflow for us is amazingly huge. So it takes a lot of energy to do it. And in the process, making it very hot. And then we need very effective cooling system, which Vertiv Holdings supplies. And then we have removal of certain companies. Of course, you add some companies, you remove some companies. Match Group, we know what that company is about. Molina Healthcare, and then Lam Western Holdings, and then Paycom Software. Software is, our favorite. And these additions are driven by their growth within the AI and data sectors, with Lumentum and Coherent having outgrown their previous spot in the S&P Midcap 400. That's why they are already in S&P Midcap 400, but they have just outgrown because their market cap are getting bigger and bigger, so they have to be included in S&P 500 instead. And then the impact is the inclusion often results in stock price increase due to buying from index tracking funds. So Vertiv, should increase in prices for its stock. And for example, following the announcement, Vertiv shares jumped nearly 6%, and EchoStar rose about 4%. S&P 100 additions, Micron Technologies, I know this one. Lam Research, I know this one. Applied Materials, I know this one. NGE, Uranova. The S&P 100 deletion would be PayPal Holding. PayPal, I've been saying PayPal. A lot of YouTubers like PayPal. They say it is undervalued. Understand. What they have been doing is so sticky. A lot of persons, a lot of people who just want to purchase online, they use PayPal. It's very easy. It's very simple. But in terms of innovation, is lacking. In terms of AI adoption, is lacking. In terms of growth, is lacking. But the company is consistently, making profits, is for sure, but it's just not growing. I do not like investing in stagnant company. I need growth and increasing profitability in the future. Okay, American International Group, AIG. That one I don't like. MetLife and Target, I don't like them. Targets I kind of like, but then they are not really having enough range of products. Compared to Walmart, I think Walmart has more products for us to choose from, and at a very more attractive prices too. And the S&P Midcap 400, several companies, includes SI Time and MOOG, what is that? Are being added, while Lumentum, Coherent, and others are being removed. Well, for the previous reasons we talked about. Okay, let's take a look at why stocks are trending down. Because VIX, the index that tracks fear, is moving up. And it's moving up big time, 24%. Remember what I said in previous videos? If you care to go back and take a look at my, I think it's the second video of the 15 stock I'm buying for this year. I think it's either the second or the third video. I talk about VIX. Normally, when fear is high, VIX is about 30. But then if last week SoFi went down to almost 1678, I think, leash, plus and minus, and then the news was that Anthony Noto, CEO of SoFi Technologies, bought 56,000 shares of SoFi, roughly 56,000 shares, and his average purchase price was 17.88 per share. So it would be most likely around a few days ago when he bought around here. Then when the fear index went up to almost 30, it was 28.15, yeah. And then SoFi was 16.78. I remember looking at SoFi share price in the morning. And then gradually it's moved back up to $17 and $18 per share for SoFi when the fear index come back down. But now it's going back up again. If you remember my last two videos for the 15 stocks I'm buying for this year, I always said, be careful, Q1 is the most volatile for stocks. Normally, investors want to gauge the new sentiment for the new year, whether growth will continue for the sectors that they are interested in, and whether the new Fed chairperson of the Federal Reserve Bank is hawkish or dovish in regards to our state of economy, and going forward, whether he sees a rosy picture for employment or not, right? If the employment is not rosy, then of course we want to lower more interest rates, have more interest rate cuts to stimulate more growth for different companies. Then it increased demands for laborers, right? And improve hiring. So we will see. And then now we have the Middle East oil prices disruption, which we will talk about. And as a matter of fact, let's go there. Let's look at oil price. Holy smoky. Wow. Just 2 weeks ago, right? We were 62 per barrel and now it's over 90. And actually it was at 1.100. Did I hear it correctly while driving home this afternoon? I think the radio station was mentioning $100 per barrel. Well, it's not, it doesn't surprise us, right? So yeah, because there is disruption to the shipment of crude oil, and United States see the highest increase. Wow. OPEC basket. Wow, 90. Oh my God, all of them 90. Ooh. Oh well. All right. So with higher oil prices, right, transportation cost will be higher. In turn, will make all the cost of goods sold and also the products that we buy from Target, from local Walmarts, etc., Costco, due to higher shipment prices and transportation costs. So they will pass those higher costs to the consumers like you and me. So expect more inflation coming along in the foreseeable future. That also in turn means that the new chairperson of the Federal Reserve Bank may not be very inclined to have, interest rate cuts this coming quarter. He may postpone the next interest rate cut even to next year. Who knows? So now it adds another layer of uncertainty to the market. So we should expect, so going back with more uncertainty, fear increase. And now the index that track fear factor of investors is trending up. Remember last couple of videos that I had? I said, oh, it's trending up. It's still going up, and I won't start buying until VIX go above 30. Remember what I said? Why 30? If you look at the history of the index, last year, April, if you remember, VIX actually stood above 50. It was 54 something, I remember. It can even be shown here because it got squeezed so much in the chart. But it was 54. And anytime the fear index go above 30 is a buy zone. That means fear, the ratio of fear versus greed, fear overwhelm the market sentiment. And 5 year, let's see, when we have the COVID-19, before that, when we had COVID-19, it was, wow, 60 plus. I think it was 70, close to 70. And then financial crisis of the 2008, over 80 is crazy. Yeah, these are marvelous time to buy stocks. So a lot of YouTubers, with all my respect for them, I just want to say that they still recommend people to buy the dip, even when it was early February and when the fear index was just around 20. No. Yeah, they are not having enough experience in the market. So someone with 27 experience in this market, yeah, I know when to buy. Okay, now let's move on to another threat, another uncertainty. BYD, crazy macaroni. OMG, what are they doing? 1000 kilowatts charging. Wow. From 10% to charge up to 9% only take 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Our Tesla, last time I was down to about 11%, and then I tried to charge up to 80%. You know how much time it took? Almost 50 minutes. Almost 50 minutes. And now we have BYD, Build Your Dream. BYD, the Chinese EV company, now is the #1 seller of global EVs. Even they are facing so much tariffs, they come out as #1 electric car sellers globally. And Tesla is what? Bumped down. And now they have even this fast charging, and you're talking about they can charge from 10% to 19% in just 9 minutes. And the Tesla from around 11% to 80% only, not even 90% in 50 minutes. Oh my God, you're gonna destroy even Tesla. And then let's take a look at NIO. It's crazy, their new flagship SUV. Oh my God, this is ES9. It's the price of a Cybertruck, but man, it can do so much more. If you haven't seen some of the video, it's so crazy. Let me show you. This is let me show you here. This is the ET9. It's not even, wow, it's not even the latest. Now, look at the suspension. And you have to experience the cinema mode, all the different massaging functions of the seat, stone massage, everything combined together. And the huge screen for the second and third rows occupants. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Look at how smooth it goes over all the bumps. The champagne did not even drip at all. And look at the AI-enabled robots. While the America, including Tesla, is struggling to make a few robots from their factory, they're already making tons and tons of robots in the thousands. And they are already dancing, flipping in the sky, in the air. Oh my God, it's so crazy. And they are doing martial art, carrying weapons, doing martial arts, SWAT. Oh my God, you're gonna be kidding me. They are so advanced. Look at this black flip. black flip. Look at those motions. Ah, it's so stable, synchronized. Look at that. Look at how cute they are trying to balance. Oh my god, this is, oh man. This is crazy. Can you guys hear it? And they can even go side by side with human beings and kids. Wow, my god. And you don't even have to worry about they suddenly do the wrong kick. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at how human-like the motions are, so smooth. Whoa, I can do that. Oh, wow, flip. Wow. Aha. Drunken Master! Wow, amazing flip! Wow! Wow! Oh my gosh! Wow, another one. Big. Very big. Oh my gosh. Wow, bravo. It is amazing, isn't it? Oh, people, so thank you for watching. It is very late. It's past 10 already. Wish you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love, thank you for watching. Once again, SoFi will be included in S&P 500 this year for sure. Take my word for it. Nothing is financial advice.